What's up, my BMX nerds? Welcome back to my channel. Here's a quick clip from the full episode with Dakota Roche. In this one, he's talking about Ride Insight and the aftermath of what happened when he was filming for that video. So, hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? That's it. All right, let's get into it. But at this, RideBMX Insight was like a project that was, for RideBMX and done by Navaz, one of the goats, or if not the goat of filming in BMX. Like, had was it like you got a clip with him and then he's like, oh, you know what, you should have a section, or how did it start?
Yeah. So I think I was gonna start trailing into that, but I kind of lost my train of thought. But basically, when I was hanging out with him and Kurt Rasmussen when they were working on Left Right, I started getting clips with him for that video. And I think when he ended up getting the job at Ride BMX at the time, it was in
I
they
didn't
gave
know
him the
that Navaz
opportunity.
was working for RideBMX.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So he got the job, and that was essentially the job, was to make that video, you know?
What a
So
sick ass job, dude.
yeah, exactly. So he had a list of people he wanted to be involved with the video or have parts in the video. And he had brought it up to me because he was like, hey, we've filmed some stuff for Left Right or whatever. Like, it'd be sick if you wanted to film a part for this. And I was like, dude, yes. Are you kidding me? And I was hungry at that time. I was like, dude, I'm down for this. Like, I had
Yes.
tricks that I wanted to do, spots I wanted to hit. Like, I was like, I'm ready for it, dude. Like, so amped. And um I think it was kind of a little bit hard for him to convince the people at Ride at the time to let me
To
have a
let this
part in it.
young little kid named
Yeah.
Dakota.
And rightfully so, dude. I
Yeah.
didn't have credentials. I was just I don't know. I guess I was new to the scene at that point, and it's I think maybe they wanted more established people, which I freaking totally understand.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's it was
It's
I
a
was like, oh
risk.
dang, yeah. But yeah, they were down, and I started filming a part. So
You knocked it out of
um,
the park, dude.
thank you.
When I heard that was your first like full part, I was like, get the fuck out of here. It's like it's like veteran spot use and trick. Everything is beautiful,
Thank
man.
you. Well, that's the thing. It's I was so obsessed with videos and video parts growing up that that was the framework for me. It was I saw what it took from an early age to put out something that was good, or something that someone could look at and be proud of. Watching I'd say one of the turning points for me was Can I Eat? This
Yes.
animal video, all street, like so much flavor and power, and it was filmed well, it was edited well, the writing was great. It was I got so much inspiration from that, and I saw what it allowed me to see what it took to have that, and then I started
Dude,
applying that
same
as soon
here.
as I
Can I
could.
eat specifically?
Yes.
Like,
Like,
it changed my life. I was like, oh my
yes.
God, this is what I
Yeah.
want to do. It's so sick.
Yes. Yes. I agree.
So what
Yeah.
happens after your insight part? I mean, that makes a big splash. I imagine. Then what's the next? Like,
Yeah.
dude, you've done so much. We can go over your whole discography, but I am curious about like the next steps after Ride BMX Insight. What happened after that for you?
Yeah. So during the filming of Insight is when I turned pro. Um, so I was am for the first, let's see, started filming probably the very end of 2000. Gosh, it came out in 2008. So the very end of 2006 is when I started filming for it. Fresh out of high school, freshly moved back to California. Um, and then, yeah, in 2000, so yeah, middle of 2007 is when I turned pro. So I'd been filming for about 6 months for it. And then I got the bump on Fit, turned pro on Fit. And then,
Why?
uh,
Why do you think you got the bump? Like, because you know what I mean? Like, it's
yeah.
a lot of people can
Um,
just be stuck on AM forever and never get the bump. Like, and how did that happen for you? Was there a catalyst?
mm, no, I think Robbie had brought it up to me during, I would say at least 6 months or a year before it happened. He's like, hey, you know, like we like what you're doing, like keep working at it, like you probably get the bump kind of thing, you know, like gave me the opportunity. Robbie
Yeah.
gave me the opportunity.
And told you it was possible, you know,
It was
like
possible.
a little carrot
So,
on a stick. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's all I needed. Cause like I had footage in Fit Life as well, which came out before
Yes.
that. So it was like, I had already been like working towards things, but not to that level. You know what I mean? I was just like, I'm doing my thing. And I hope, like, I don't know. I don't even know what I thought. I was just like, I'm just doing my thing. I wasn't even thinking past that.
Yeah.
You know, so
OCD on just BMX, you know?
Yeah. So yeah. So I got the bump because I think Robbie maybe had like, he'd been out on sessions and like seen that I was working on this part, and it, like, I guess to them it made sense, and I'm super grateful for it. But then like it was crazy how right after that a lot of things started happening. It was like then I got on Primo, and then I went on this Primo trip to Toronto, and I was on AM for Primo, and then I was on that trip, I got bumped up to pro on low tech. And then when I got home from that trip, I turned pro on Primo. So within like 3 months, I turned pro. Yep. Pro on 3 companies. And I was like, yo, what is happening? Like, I was like, you know, and it's like, it's not like all of a sudden money was getting thrown at, like a lot of money, but some money was getting thrown at me. It was like whatever, a couple $100. And I was like, dude, I'm making money riding a bike. This is like, I was so mind blown, dude. And I was like, it was also like kind of a difficult time though, because that was also around the time that a lot of my friends that I grew up riding with were getting out of BMX. So it's like, things are working out for me. And then all my friends that I really cared about riding with were like, kind of like,
I'm gonna go work on cars, dude.
Yeah. You know? Doing other things. And I was like, no, like, so it was like kind of a strange transition period, because it was like so much good, but also some like bad came with it, as with most things in life. So it was cool though, because at least I had that to focus on. I was like, well, like I care about this. I'm traveling, I'm filming video parts. Oh, and then also during that timeline within that 3 months is when Corey Martinez asked me to be on Levi's as well.
Wow.
So I was on Flow for Levi's. And I was like, dude, like, how is all this happening? You know, like, it's just like,
I remember all this shit too. Like, right, like, I don't know what the phrase is. I remember all this very clearly. Like, I remember. Yeah. You've reached the end of the video. If you want to watch the full episode, the link is in the description. Thanks for your support. Thanks for liking and subscribing. I know you already did. Cool. See you in the next one. Later, guys. Have a good day.